Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Saturday, January the 5th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, we've had a Democrat Congress, I think, for 72 hours, and I don't think that serious Democrats can be very encouraged by what we're watching. Of course, you had that lady from Michigan, I think she's from Michigan, making that idiotic, we're going to impeach the, what she said. Not exactly the brightest thing in the world to say, not exactly the brightest message in the world to say from a political party that ran for election in 2018, telling the people running for election not to talk about impeachment. So this is not a very good move on this lady's part, but it is a window, I think. It is a window into what is wrong with this House majority. But it continues. It continues into their first day of business. The first thing they do is they pass I guess a resolution. I don't think it's actually a law, but just a resolution wanting to do away with the Electoral College. Then they pass another resolution restricting the president's power to pardon. I guess there's even talk about demanding tax returns from President Trump and all of this. This is not a very good performance if you are a serious Democrat who wants to keep your majority in 2020. And I say that because I have a post today at the American Thinker that I would suggest that you take a look at, where I talk about 31 Democrats who won elections in very competitive conservative districts. Many of them were elected by very small margins. These guys cannot be happy by what they're seeing because they ran for office in 2018 basically saying, we're not with Nancy Pelosi. We're not those crazy left-wing Democrats that you have heard about on television. Well, unfortunately, so far, the people who are making noise, the people who are getting the headlines in the Democrat Party are indeed those crazy left-wing Democrats. Again, this is not good for the Democrats. 2020 is going to be a different election than 2018. The Democrats basically had all the advantages in 2018. They had everything going for them. They had lots of money. It was a midterm election. It was the president's first midterm election, which is usually a bad one for the incumbent. They had everything going for them in 2020. And they picked up a House majority of about 17 or 18 votes. But again, as I repeat, 31 of those 17 or 18 of the majority come from very conservative districts where Nancy Pelosi is not very popular. So I can only say that, a few days ago I wrote a post at the American Thinker saying that the Democrat majority, or the Democrats, are going to implode in the House. And I think that if President Trump plays his cards correctly with respect to the border shutdown or the government shutdown related to the border wall funding, if he plays his cards correctly with respect to taxes and so on, I think the Republicans have better than 60% chance of winning back the House in 2020, and maybe even more than that. Because again, if you're a centrist Democrat and you ran for office in 2018, distancing yourself from these left-wing fanatics, well, the first 72 hours of the House cannot be very encouraging for you because the face of the Democrat Party is unfortunately becoming the face of a left-wing, extreme left-wing Democrat Party. And that's not a good deal if you're a centrist Democrat seeking re-election in 2020 in the House. Well, thank you for watching. We have all of these on Twitter. We have them on blog. We have them on my YouTube account as well. And if January the 5th is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.